Welcome to Basic Science class. Did you see a tortoise? How it looks like a stone. It is an adaptation. You study about adaptations in the 4th standard. So the outer shell of tortoise is an adaptation. It helps him to protect from his enemies. It gives definite shape to his body. The hard coverings in the outer surface of the body are called exoskeleton. Examples of exoskeleton are feathers of birds, shells, hairs, horns, etc. But in large animals, skeleton is seen inside the body. This is called endoskeleton. Some animals possess both endoskeleton and exoskeleton. Examples are crocodile. What will happen if cow have no bones? There is no rigid shape or power to its body, isn't it? So bones provide shape and strength to the body. They also help in movement. We also have an endoskeleton inside our body. It helps us to protect various important parts like heart, brain, lungs, etc. It gives rigid shape. It helps us in movement. Skull help us to. Which are the parts of our endoskeleton? Skull helps to cover the brain. Ribs. It helps to cover the lungs and brain. Vertebral column. It helps us to stand erect. Bones in the hand help us to move hand and give shape. Bones in the leg help us to move legs and give shapes to leg. So bones are of different types according to their duty. When we travel in two-wheelers, wearing helmet is very important because if we fell down, the main injury will be to brain. So wearing helmet will protect our brain and thereby skull. We say that vertebral column help us to stand erect, right? So we should take care to adopt good postures. Posture is the position in which we hold our body when standing or sitting. Whenever you sit or stand, try to keep the vertebral column straight in every instant. Bending of vertebral column adversely affect. It causes back pain also. In addition to bones, there are special type of soft bones are seen in our body. These are called cartilage. Example, nose and pinna of ear. There are no bones found in nose and pinna. Cartilage is seen there for shape and strength. Bones are connected by joints together and help us in various movements and actions. Joints help us to move, otherwise our movements will be like the robots. First one, the joints are of 3 types. The first one is ball and socket joint. In this joint, the ball of one bone rotates in the socket of the other bone. It is freely movable. Example, shoulder joint, hip joint. Second one is hinge joint. It's like a hinge. This joint can be moved only in one direction. Example, elbow, knee, etc. Pivot joint. In this joint, a bone turns in opposite directions at an axis in the same place. Example, neck. I have added videos that will be helpful for you to understand joints better. Okay. The joints enable our mobility. Try to construct the models of these 3 joints described in your textbook. Okay. Sometimes the bones may cause breaking by hitting or by slipping. Okay, breaking of bones is called a bone fracture. Sometimes the position of bones changed. This is called a dislocation. The symptoms of these are here: the pain in the injured part, difficulty in moving injured parts, swelling of affected parts, slight bending of the bones, structural change with the similar other one. These are the symptoms of bone fracture or dislocation. A person whose bone is fractured should be taken immediately to the hospital. The broken part should not be moved tie the bones with a splint that helps to block its movement. Splint is a look at the picture. This is a splint. Okay, now you may understand what is a splint. For the growth of bones, we should eat vegetables which are rich in calcium, because the hardness of bones is due to the presence of calcium phosphate. Vegetables like ash gourd, snake gourd, etc. Fruits like guava, jambu, etc. Egg, milk, small fishes are rich in calcium. You all are to the growing children, so you need more calcium. Okay, you should eat more vegetables and egg, milk, small fishes for your bones. Okay, let us do the question answer portion, that is, let us assess. So I hereby describe the portion, let us assess. The first question, you have to differentiate between exoskeleton and endoskeleton. You know that exoskeleton found exo, that means outside parts. It can be seen in beautiful patterns, as in ladybug. You may see beetle, red beetle, that is called a ladybug. It gives shape and support from outside. So exoskeleton found in outer parts, it can be seen in beautiful patterns. It gives shape and support from outside. Endoskeleton, it can be seen inside of the body, only white or grey in color. It gives shape and protection to our body. Okay, I know the concept map second one is very simple. You should write the names of joints and its examples. That's it. So it has 2 questions only. You do it. Okay.